My name is Jesse DeSimon, and I'm a fourth year PhD student in the Department of Applied Physiology and Kinesiology. So I completed my undergraduate and master's degrees in Canada. After that, I was offered an opportunity to come here as a visiting research scholar. I was offered an opportunity to stay on as a doctoral student within the department, and the amazing access to faculty and research facilities made HHP an easy choice. So I've mainly been involved with research within the department. I spend the majority of my time in a lab setting, analyzing, collecting data, and writing papers for publication. I'm also involved in the T32 program in movement disorders and neurorestoration. I've also had the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. and San Diego for conferences with the Society for Neuroscience. My plan following graduation is to obtain a postdoctoral fellowship, and hopefully this facilitates a smooth transition into a research position where I can use MRI to study different diseases such as ALS and Alzheimer's disease. And this department has been so great because every day I'm surrounded by two tremendous faculty members and highly skilled postdocs and graduate students who have unique skill sets. And the collaborative effort that we engage in on any given day has been great in preparing me for these experiences.
My name is Ben Berry, and I'm a fourth-year PhD student in the Department of Health Education and Behavior. So I received my bachelor's degree in psychology from Arizona State University, and when I was originally looking at graduate programs, my advisor at ASU suggested that I look into University of Florida. He had a colleague that had just moved down here into the Department of Health Education and Behavior, and he thought it might be a really good fit with my research interest. So if I could use one word to describe my overall experience in the Department of Health Education and Behavior so far, it would be immersive. There have been so many different opportunities to collaborate with individuals within my department as well as across the college. We've had the opportunity to look broadly at how health education and behavior impacts individuals from a psychological standpoint as well as from a more larger public health perspective. In the Department of Health Education and Behavior, I've been really lucky to be able to work in a diverse range of activities. So I've been involved in the Center for Addiction Research and Education at the University of Florida. I've also had the opportunity to volunteer and collaborate with the Southern HIV and Alcohol Research Consortium. Following graduation, my main goal is to obtain a postdoctoral fellowship where I'll be able to continue my work understanding the etiology of alcohol and substance use disorders. And the Department of Health Education and Behavior has helped in so many different ways to facilitate these goals for me.
Hi, my name is Palani Tay. I am a first-year graduate student in the Department of Health Education and Human Behavior. So I chose the College of Health and Human Performance and Health Education and Human Behavior. I had a discussion with Brittany Shambo, who is the current undergraduate health education advisor. And after a pretty hefty conversation, it must have been like 45 minutes or something, of just sitting in our office and getting to know her, I fell in love with the college. Just a lot of the community aspects of it, a lot of the individuality, a lot of how close the professors work with students was really, really cool. So luckily for me, I got to get super heavily involved in health education and human behavior on college specifically. And the fact that there's just so many student organizations that matched a lot what I was looking for out of a student organization. I had the opportunity to volunteer and then serve in leadership capacities for a lot of them. So following master's school, I'd like to pursue a PhD. And to that regard, a lot of professors have approached me saying that they'd be willing to serve as mentors and serve on my board. So that's really, really cool to have professors who are looking out for your best interests as well as are interested in the things that you're interested in. And then hopefully in pursuing a PhD, I'd like to pursue research that opens up the health professions just a little bit. So the idea that physical therapy isn't only sport physical therapy, and that's hopefully what I want to bring to the college, and then ideally what I'd like to be a professor in professionally, is opening up that avenue and then showing students that, you know, health isn't just in the hospital kind of health.
My name is Li Zhensu. I'm a third-year PhD student in the Department of Tourism, Recreation, and Sport Management. Reasons to the TRSM here is because the tourism management here is one of the best graduate programs in the world. I think our department provides us with diverse experience, include the course learning, the research, teaching, and some social networking. Like currently, we are investigating Chinese tourists' perception of the South Korea as a tourism destination, especially in the background of the conflicts between the two countries. Yeah, I think the most important part of my life is the research, because I'm here as a research assistant. After graduation, I hope to be a young researcher in the tourism field. Especially, I want to find a job in the research school, and I think I hope to do more research in my current direction, like the tourism marketing, especially with assistance with the social media, data analysis, and the geospatial technology. And I think the PhD certificate I get here will make me competitive, because our department is one of the best in the world.
Hi, my name is Josh Vadavancourt. I'm a second-year student in the Department of Tourism, Recreation, and Sport Management. So what brought me to the College of Health and Human Performance, specifically the Department of Tourism, Recreation, and Sport Management, because I actually wanted to become involved in academia, which is to become a professor at some point in the future. My path has been a little bit unorthodox for the most part. I'm actually got a master's degree in sport management here at the University of Florida, so I saw it as a great opportunity to at least extend upon that and apply into the doctoral program. So currently I'm a research assistant for my faculty advisor, Dr. Trevor Bob. So with that, I actually had the opportunity to get experience in how to actually conduct research, how to go about that process, which is invaluable experience, especially for someone who wants to go out and actually become a future academic myself. My first year is very exciting. It was a phenomenal year in terms of getting out there, actually doing research for the first time, not only with my advisor, but by myself as well. Actually hitting the ground running and actually looking at issues of racing sports I'm passionate about, and which I actually want to continue to do research in the next few years and beyond in my future career as an academic is just very exciting, because I still have 3 more years, and to be able to, just knowing what that might have in store for the next 3 years is very exciting in a lot of different ways.